In northern Forsyth County, hidden in both fields and thick forests, are hundreds of acres of history. A former black orphanage, once home to more than 1,000 children. Today, much of what was there in the 1920s remains.
And as Fox 8's Michael Hennessy shows us, one of those children who left for much of his life has returned to bring the story of that land and its purpose back to life.
Before author, before doctor,
That's a good question. But
before veteran,
when I look around here, this is just like home to me. This is my home.
English Bradshaw held a different title, orphan.
Was it a good childhood?
I don't think so.
In 1928, the Colored Baptist Orphanage Home for African American Children moved to northern Forsyth County under a new name, the Memorial Industrial School.
The land is perpetuated in righteousness.
11 years later, Bradshaw was moved into what was known as the school's baby house.
I came here when I was 2 years old. My sister and I.
It took them about 8 years to figure out they weren't with their biological mother and father.
We lived in the baby cottage until we was 10 years old, thinking that Mrs. Pounds was our mother and Mr. P.A., who was the superintendent, was our parent.
And in those years, and the years to come, they learned so much more.
You know, I've heard this story several times from Dr. Bradshaw, but every time I hear it, I'm kind of hanging on every word as if I've never heard it before.
You can be a campus boy, clean up all of this stuff that you see what we did, or you can be a farm boy.
Each of their days began before the sun came up.
We had to get up at 4:30 and go down to the farm.
Starting at 10 years old, they'd head to the barns, milk cows, feed chickens, even build roads, all by hand, all before going to school by 7:30.
And upstairs was the superintendent's quarters and also an infirmary up there. If we got sick, they would put us up there.
The same chalkboards the children would learn on are still there. So is the hall where they'd spend their Christmases.
See how we can bring this area back to life like it used to be.
They'd play football, volleyball, and baseball on the same lawns they mowed.
We had a bunch of white boys that used to come out here and play us. Play a rural hall used to come out here and play us, and they used to get the beat all the time.
But there was a dark side to the school in the throes of the segregated South.
Beatings and abuse, physical abuse and other types of abuse.
Bradshaw left as soon as he could and went to further his education all the way at the University of Hawaii. The orphanage closed in 1971, and much of the land was transformed. But 83 years after he first stepped foot on the grounds,
And I asked them, I say, do you know what this used to be? Nobody.
he's returned.
This used to be a black orphanage.
As chairman of the Memorial Industrial Community Development Corporation, looking to restore the school, the farms, to better than what they were. Turning these buildings to shelter for foster families, seniors, battered women and girls.
Sustainability, education, and also providing health.
Cultivating once again with sustainable food and farm programs for people living in food deserts.
The history of it is gone.
Writing a new chapter to the tale told on this historical marker.
This land gave me my life. And I want to see what I can do to let it be able to continue to give other people their lives.
In Forsyth County, Michael Hennessy, Fox 8 News.
What a noble cause. In addition to getting his doctorate, Bradshaw says he's written 14 books and started 21 charter schools. A story of success he hopes he can help others emulate.